Hello everybody, Ian Robson. Welcome back to an episode of Coffee with Ian. It's funny, I made the coffee a little bit hotter today, a little bit stronger today. I didn't realize how strong it was until I started actually drinking it, because I just finished. I'm like, there's only a few coffee grinds left. Let me just make the rest of it and just, see what happens, sort of thing. It's a little bit stronger, not super strong. Like someone who probably adds milk to their coffee might find this strong, but this isn't too bad. That was a while back. I actually made coffee for some people. You know how it was like pre-ground coffee, like Maxwell House or Folger or something like that. And the way I usually make coffee with like pre-ground stuff is like for every cup of coffee I make, I put 1 tablespoon of coffee. So when I made 14 cups of coffee, I put 14 tablespoons in. And apparently it was super strong. I didn't notice the difference. I didn't think it was that strong at all, but apparently it was super strong for some people who don't normally drink coffee that strong. I don't know. Stranger things have happened, I suppose, but yeah. Anyways, what's big and new? I didn't end up, on Black Friday, I didn't end up buying anything. And there's a very specific reason why. My dad was he said to me, Ian, with your new address, do you have any of your identification or anything like that set up for that? I'm like, no. So he's like, well, what happens if they try to deliver it and you're not there? You have to go to the post office and pick it up. And usually they ask to see your identification. I'm like, good point. So, because all my ID is all like back at my other place in Ottawa there. So it was kind of like, that doesn't work very well. So he said, maybe wait, which is a good idea. And there's always going to be a Christmas sale too. So I'll have to get my IDs all changed up there, and then I'll be able to pick some stuff out. But I didn't see any crazy deals actually. I looked, and the price of the computer I put up together was like $1,600, I think. Still, like even on Black Friday, it didn't really change. It didn't fluctuate that much. Just goes to show you that sometimes that the deal. It's something that sometimes there aren't always deals on things you want to find. And sometimes there are. It really depends on your situation. So I did notice, so this is a random little side note about fishing. I did note one of the companies that I like to buy a lot of, I really like their products. But the weird thing is in Canada, they only go through Amazon. And in Canada, for whatever reason, they don't always offer free shipping on Amazon. It's called Casking as a product. I bought one of the reels a while back, a Casking Mela. I liked it a lot. Super nice little reel, like a little 1000 reel, great for like ultra light fishing. I dropped it in the water, it didn't like that, and now it doesn't function nearly as well as it used to. That happens, that was totally my fault. It wasn't necessarily the product. I've got their line before, and their Casking Fluorocoat, super nice line. Super nicely priced too. I think it's like 250 or 300 yards for like $12 or $13 Canadian, which is a pretty good price. Like, so the same sort of product would be about 18. So if you go for like Berkeley Vanish, for example, for fluorocarbon, it's like 17 or $18 almost. So anyways, it's a good deal. But the nice thing is, I just noticed that recently they have a lot of their stuff offering with Amazon Prime, which is really nice because you get free shipping with that. So you don't need to have Prime to get free shipping. You just buy, $35 or more on Amazon. Anyways, but yeah, super cool product. I like it. Hashtag not sponsored by Casking at all. I just like their products. They're nicely priced, and they last. They do a good job, sort of thing. So now the other random side fact is that I have like an old Quantum reel. Dropped it in the water, I don't know how many times now. Still runs well. I don't understand. Like, it's an older reel, so that's probably part of the reason. And the new reel that I got is like it's very exposed, so I'm not surprised. So I took it apart, and that didn't. Once I dropped in the water once, it still worked okay. Like, it was a little bit of grind, a little bit of like kind of like a not as smooth as it was before, but it still worked well. So I'm like, let me take it apart, grease it up, take the reel apart. Now it doesn't work as well. So in the end, it's my fault, but I might see if I can still repair it. It's weird. Anyways, in terms of video games, what's been going down? Right now, there's a super amazing Humble Bundle on right now. It's called the Start Your Engines Humble Bundle, I think it's called. In that bundle, you get Dirt Rally, you get F1, Formula F1 2016, F1 2015, F1 I think 2012. You also get Grid 2 in that one. It's a super good deal right now. So just for F1, let's see what the price. What's the price of F1 2016 right now? F1 2016 Steam. So right now on Steam, so full price. Let's see here. Full price. This thing is not the head start. I just want the full game. Give me just the full game. Here we go. So the full game right now is, holy cow, $66.49 for the full game. And on the Humble Bundle, for the Start Your Engines Humble Bundle right now, let's see here. It is F1 2016. So you get, let me just go through here. You get F1 2011, 2012, F1 2012, F1 2014, F1 2015. Oh, what else do you get? Dirt Rally, F1 2016. So F1 2016, just for the game by itself, brand new, is $66. And to get this bundle, it's $15. That is nuts. And also, if you want to get Dirt 4, you get a coupon for 60% off. I already have Dirt 4, mind you, and Dirt Rally, but that is an amazing, amazing deal right now. So if you like racing games, I might pick it up just for F1 2016. I think 2017 is out now too, though, if memory serves. Let's see here. Is 2017 out now? Yeah, it totally is. So 27, really? F1 2017 is out. It's $66. F1 2016 is out, and it's $66. You would think the old one would decrease in price. That's weird. Apparently not. Anyhow. So that's what I saw that the other day. I was like, wow, that is a good deal. Dirt Rally is a fantastic game. I really love that game. I don't have my steering wheel right now. Well, it's not true. I have it, but it's not set up for this room because I have my new place. So I just didn't take it out of the box. So in the end, it kind of just sat in the box. But in the new place, I'll have internet set up there hopefully next week, and that will be nice because I've been crashing my dad's internet a little too often lately. You know, you upload one video and it's like, that's what it feels like. So anyways, what else has been going on? Straw add-on came out. It came out yesterday. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely have a look at it. Some people are gonna be like, wow, that's an amazing add-on. Some people are like, a little overpriced. I can buy the whole game for that. So I'll leave that decision up to you. I think it's a neat add-on. Don't get me wrong. In terms of price wise, maybe it's a bit on the high side, but you do get some cool little features for it. If you are, let's say, not a full-time employee of some place and don't make money sort of idea, it will be expensive. Like if you're like a high school student, you don't have a job, or if you're younger, you don't have a job, it will be expensive. Like, you know, the game is like, what, the add-on's like $30 Canadian, which is, you know, depending, like let's say you work minimum wage, it's like, you know, 3 hours maybe, something like that. But it may be a bit expensive, but it's a kind of neat add-on. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Whatever. I've heard a lot of people. I've heard a lot kind of. It's interesting to see what people are saying about this. Some people are like, way too expensive, and they're like, yeah, I'll get it. It looks pretty cool. So there's kind of been, you know, either or on that side. So it's kind of like a situation where it's what your financial situation is. So some people have enough money, they're like, yeah, it's not a big deal. Other people who have, you know, not a lot of money, like, not gonna happen. And some people maybe some people want it and just can't get it due to financial reasons. But you know, that's the way it is sometimes, like all things. I don't know if the Steam sale's even going on still. Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't buy anything from the Steam sale. I had quite a few games that were on sale, and there probably still are, but I didn't buy anything. I don't have time. Let's see. Let's see if the Steam sale's still on. No, I didn't think so. I didn't buy anything. Ooh, Railway Empire. Oh, what's this? Is this out now? Release date, ooh, I gotta look out for that. Another little game I've been keeping my eye on. It's called Railway Empire. Looks kind of like a, what would you call it? Railroads, I guess would be the game. Sid Meier's Railroads. So by Calypso. Oh, it's by Calypso. Ooh, that's good. So Calypso is the same people who make Tropico, which is a great game. They also make, what's the other one they make that are like Patricians, which I really liked as well. There's a couple other big ones they made. Dungeons? No, what was the other one? Let's see. Tropico. They made Vikings apparently. I thought they made a couple other games, but anyways, Disciples. Yes, I do know about that game too. They made Port Royal. What's the other game they made? I know they made another game I've played before. Port Royal I've played as well, which is a great game. So if they made that game, that Railway Empire, it's gonna be it should be a good game. More on the strategy side, mind you, like strategy, business simulation type game. I like those types of games. Not everybody does. If you've ever played, what's the game called? Ugh. Not Ports of Call. That's the old one. What's the new one called? Transocean. There we go. So if you ever play Transocean, I like that game a lot. I put quite a few hours into that game. I didn't record any of it because most people are like, it's not that interesting for some people. There's no big machines to drive around. You just kind of manage the business. I like playing those games. I've played a lot of those games in the past. I'll probably play a lot in the future too. As my reaction speed goes down, I've played less and less first-person shooter type games. I don't know. I haven't picked up any FPS games in a long time. It doesn't change. It's always the same sort of the idea for me. And the business simulations are the same thing too. But the percentage of me being successful in the game doesn't depend on how fast my reaction speed is. So, and my ping doesn't make a difference. Anyways, yeah. But that's a game that I keep my eye out. So if Calypso Entertainment's making it, that should be a decent game. And if you like trains, ich mag Züge, you gotta go for it. What else? That's about it, I guess. The funny thing is I picked up the New Mexico DLC. I haven't even touched it yet because I don't have my steering wheel hooked up. So expect a couple videos about that in the future. I know I talked to like Country Gaming and Jason. They were like, you haven't touched it at all? I'm like, no. I bought it, haven't even touched it. I know I'm going to love it from what I've seen about it, but I just haven't had time to hook up my steering wheel and sit down and enjoy a good long trucking session. So we'll have to get, maybe we'll have to do a multiplayer at some point around Christmas time and get some people on there in New Mexico and drive around in some Peterbilts. We actually have a Peterbilt at work, which is kind of neat. It's like what do they call those things? So you have like the back of the truck and then kind of just drops down, and so you can drive a tractor onto it. What do they call those? It's like a hook lift truck style truck. It's a flatbed, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Yeah. Anyways, I better stop talking. It's been about 12 minutes now. Yeah. That's it for me for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed. My name's Ian Robson, and until next time, enjoy the coffee.